and under on a magic carpet ride, a whole new world.
The scene, the rooftop scene from Aladdin with Scott Weinger, Linda Larkin. Here we go.
Whoa, well, watch your head there. Careful.
Is this where you live?
Yep, just me and a boo. Come and go as we please.
That sounds fabulous.
It's not much, but it's got a great view.
Hey everyone, Ryan here. It is the 30th anniversary for Aladdin. This is a big target year for 30 years. What we did, I just brought you back to, believe it or not, what's the D23 of this year, just as well too. Linda Larkin and Scott Weiler voicing their characters as Aladdin and Jasmine. If you guys were ever curious how they actually did, this is a little sneak peek of what they actually do behind the scenes to make their actors do what they do in animation. It's pretty clever, I gotta say. Animation takes a lot of work, I gotta say, and every single detail takes a long time. Movies like this actually take up to 3 to 4 years, and maybe longer sometimes, to actually just get it right.
Is it safe?
Sure, do you trust me?
What?
Do you trust me?
Yes.
That's one of my favorite scenes of the movie, because what you just saw leads up to a great big musical number, which is A Whole New World, which is one of my favorite songs, believe it or not, out there in the Disney universe. This is something about the song that makes it so magical and fun. And this is where Aladdin and Jasmine actually meet for the first time as Aladdin as a prince. So if you guys are not familiar with the story, I gave you a little more of a story right there. And if you know Aladdin from this story, he actually lives under the streets of the palace. They like to call him a street rat. If you remember that a big musical number in the beginning of the movie, it's one of a kind. It just makes me wonder too about the Disney California Adventure just as well too, because when that first started, Aladdin was actually performed there just as well too. And everything they did in the movie is pretty much everything they did in the play. It's just so magical. And I'm getting ahead of myself as it is. But the story really follows between Aladdin and Jasmine, and their love story, of course. And of course, you got to remember this merchant guy that comes up to Aladdin in the beginning of the movie wants him to go down into the Cave of Wonders and to retrieve this magical lamp. Then we later find out this magical lamp has a genie in it. And this is everything too. I mentioned Scott Weinger, Linda Larkin. The cast of Robin Williams plays the genie. He is outstanding. I miss him so much. I know he passed away, but he will never be forgotten for his number of roles he's actually played in movies, especially in this movie. I know he voiced the character of Genie, but Robin Williams has got the voice of the talent of doing many other different things. Think of Mrs. Doubtfire just as well too. In the particular scene in the beginning of the movie, we see him voicing characters on the screen. This is like Aladdin, and we see the parrot, the bird. He has multiple voices. He's good with his own voice, and throwing out his talent with the genie, of course, was a solid goal for me. And I thought he was outstanding. I really miss him a lot. And talking about musical numbers in this movie just as well, the musical numbers in this movie was great. Of course, they gave us a great depth of story in this. And there are particular things they actually sing, like Prince Ali. You got to remember that with the genie getting Aladdin all prepped up to be this prince he wants to be. I mean, speaking of the genie, this as well too. When we first see the genie, he has that big musical number just as well too with A Friend Like Me. Ain't never got a friend, ain't never got a friend, ain't never friend like me. He's got those fingers too that actually do this too in the movie. But I'm not going to do the whole skit for you, of course. But The Whole New World is actually one of my favorite musical numbers in this movie. It's so magical as it is. The whole thing is just beautiful done, I gotta say though. So this movie is creative. I'm glad to see it. This is celebrating its 30th year this year. This is so exciting. Congratulations on making it after 30 years. And I know many years on, this story will be classic and retold. Probably, I wouldn't be surprised since we just got the Aladdin live version in 2018, 19, around there. There is word that they're trying to make another Aladdin live version movie. Wondering what's going to happen with that, if Will Smith will actually return. And speaking of Will Smith, this as well too. I know Robin Williams was passed away a couple of years ago, maybe a little more than that. I thought Will Smith actually did a really good job in the movie. And I wasn't too sure how that would actually roll in this live version. But he brought something new and different. And I bet you up there, Robin Williams is laughing at it and really thinks he was probably a perfect choice to play for the Genie role in that live action movie. But anyways, I always like doing these anniversaries, especially when it comes to solid years like 5 or 10s. It's just something about that brings it even more. This shows how old the movie's actually getting and how it never does change. It looks as beautiful as it can be. Just take a look at this movie, Aladdin. Oh man, it's a beauty. I love this film. So if you want to say anything more, I'll leave some comments down below. Love to hear what you guys got to say, but I'm going to start wrapping things up saying, my name is Ryan, thank you for watching, and I'm going to bring you back to the T23 to show you more clips of Scott Weiler and Linda Larkin voicing off once again as Aladdin and Jasmine. Enjoy. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Abu?
What?
Abu says, that's not fair. Yeah, of course.
And does Abu have anything else to say?
He wishes there was something he could do to help.